Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this special bulletin. One of the things that I like to do, which has an unfortunate effect on my channel, whereas I do not make as many videos as I probably could, is I don't like to jump the gun when it comes to information, especially, getting the information out there early. Got to be the first to publish, first to make that video. Every now and then, more clarification comes out, and well, the information you did the reporting on turns out to be, well, a big steaming pile of Triceratops poop. So it affects your credibility, your integrity. And as a content creator, that's really the only thing you have to work with. You have to have the trust of the audience. And if the audience starts to smell a bunch of nonsense after a while, they're going to go somewhere else. So you run that risk just trying to be first. Get those clicks, baby. Engagement baiting. And where on earth am I going with this? Well, there's something that's been going around since the 1st of June. And if you didn't know, June has a couple of classifications for it. The one that is always up front, straightforward, in your face, ramming it down your throat and other parts of your body, so to speak, is Pride Month. But June is also Men's Health Awareness Month. Well, a rather interesting post showed up and people just had to comment on it. Now, you know what? Whatever. Think what you want. I don't like Grums. He blocked me. I think he's a coward. But some of the things he says are pretty spot on. But other things, like, well, we changed Ubisoft. No, you didn't. You think Ubisoft is going to change overnight because, oh my goodness, they're not putting anything out on the June 1st. This is a little interesting, coming out and talking about Men's Health Month, because nobody really wants to talk about men's health. Like, literally no one. Men don't even want to talk about men's health half the time because nobody wants to listen. Like it or not, it's how men feel. But of course, we're sitting here incredibly based and not a rainbow in sight. Really? Even going so far as on June 2nd, it's Monday, June 2nd. Can you see what's missing? No, Grums, because you jumped the gun. As usual. Again, I can't find a single one that has flipped their banner to Pride. It was a weekend. Nobody had the memo. Just wait a moment. Total chud victory. What? A victory? Yeah, he came back and a handful of studios did make a rainbow post or an in-game item, but it's been pushed so far back. It's been pushed so far back that the NFL drudged up a commercial from 2021 about the NFL or football is welcoming, football is everything, football is gay, it's lesbian, it's pride, it's blah, blah, blah. Landed like a wet fart in a hot car, much like it did in 2021. But people reporting on it as if it's something new. Over here at that Park Place, Ubisoft acknowledges that June is Men's Health Month. Huh, no mention of Pride. So far. Ladies and gentlemen, Pride Month isn't going anywhere. Just move on. It's not news anymore. Sure, we're tired of it. We're sick and tired of it being crammed into absolutely everything. But hey, it's not going anywhere. Continue to vote with your wallet. I'm not saying to take the route of apathy and just let them do whatever they want to. But again, vote with your wallet. I say this time and time again. Don't like it? Don't purchase the company's product. But then if you do that, you're not going to be buying too much. This is corporate pandering. It's going to show up whether you like it or not. Pandering to whatever little common denominator that's out there that wants to fall for the nonsense. It means nothing. Absolutely nothing. In a notable departure from the past few years, just give it a couple of days, ladies and gentlemen, going to get to another article to show just how much it's gone away. No public mention of Pride Month across its major brand accounts. On Saturday, Rainbow Six, look right here. It's okay to take off the mask. Strength and vulnerability are not mutually exclusive. They're just trying to pander to a different crowd. That's all this is. Before, they would pander, well, let's see. In February, they pander. In June, they pander. Come Christmas, come Halloween, come Thanksgiving, it's all corporate pandering. And for the most part, we fall in line just like, little sheep. In Christmas, we buy the product, and I'm not saying anything's good or anything's bad, but it is what it is. We fall for the marketing. We follow the advertising. We go see the trailers that are big, all the bells and whistles and make it look awesome. And then we go to the movies and hey, it might be good. Sometimes it's trash, but it's just corporate marketing. It's not going anywhere, not changing, and there's proof positive. But we'll go ahead and read this. It's okay to take off the mask. Strength and vulnerability are not mutually exclusive. June is Men's Health Awareness Month. My goodness, men, health awareness, mental health awareness was actually mentioned. Shocker to say the least. We'd like to encourage you to reach out to your friends, ask them how they're doing. I wish I had that clip. I wish I had that clip of what male friends do to each other when we reach out to each other. We ridicule, we make fun of, but knowing full and well that we know our friends would be there for us to take a bullet and return those bullets in kind to whoever decided to put them out there. Look out for one another. You matter. And I agree with that message. Perhaps we don't reach out to our friends as often as we should. The post, which includes no pride-related hashtags, imagery, or messaging, marks a surprising shift in tone. Believe me, it's only temporary. What is this from? Oh, 2023. Again, we're going to see it again. We're going to see it. And, well, the other article, haven't gone over to Fandom Pulse in a while, but hey, good old John F. Trent likes to take things and put them all in one nice little basket. I just don't care for some of the terminology he uses, but it is what it is, whatever. Here's an example of companies not putting pride in their messaging. We got over here at Xbox Wire. This Pride Month, we're honoring the strength of LGBT, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Come along and sing with me. Celebrate! Who else could do this? Oh, look at Sea of Thieves. It's corporate pandering. Who else we got? Farm Hero Saga. What is that? An app? Who cares about that? Blizzard Entertainment. Would you expect anything less from Blizzard? Celebrate Pride Month with Blizzard's 2025 Pride Collection. I wonder how that's going to sell. Overwatch, of course, because it's Blizzard. Going to have all the rainbows all over the place. CD Projekt Red. We all know what's going on in the offices at CD Projekt Red. This should not surprise anyone. Does it mean anything? No. Is it going to have an effect on The Witcher 4 or the next Cyberpunk 2077 game? Maybe, perhaps. I don't know. Phantom Liberty was amazing. Same people that worked on Phantom Liberty are still there with the different changes inside the office. A lot of wait and see is going on, ladies and gentlemen. Borderlands 4. Look at Gearbox Official. I still question that the brown in there. It looks like a turd, but whatever. Oh, even Google's going to get in on the act because, of course, they do. They do this every year. Who else we got? Create a You Without Limits, which is clearly promote. What? John, this is why I stopped coming to this website. Halo, this Pride Month, we celebrate love, diversity, and the freedom of freedom to be yourself. Log into Halo Infinite this month and unlock the Unity coding and visor. What else we got here? Dead by Day. Kill all. Dead by Daylight. This is so funny. Into the rainbow with your axe and your chainsaw and all the different ways you can kill the other players in Dead by Daylight. I'm sorry. Didn't Dead by Daylight catch a bunch of flack, was it last year, for that interesting looking cheerleader? A bunch of people got their panties in a twist on that one. Was it it was the voice actor that they got to play the monstrosity in the game. Oh, that was fantastic. That was funny. And of course, Warframe. I believe, you didn't show off Bungie too? Bungie's got their little skins in there. Warframe's got their Pride skins in there. This is not going away, ladies and gentlemen. The corporations are going to do what they can. They're going to pander to the demographic that they can, that they think is going to get them the money this week. Okay? Coming out and talking about, look, guys, we changed Ubisoft. No, you didn't. It's the ideological nonsense is embedded so far into these companies that just because they didn't change it, maybe this week, just wait for tomorrow. We already know this is not a big deal. This is not a win. This is not a loss because they change it for the Western audiences. They change it in the UK, but heaven forbid they change it in China, Russia, Saudi Arabia, the places where, you can you know what I'm saying, may or may not allegedly get thrown off a building if you... Anyway, corporate pandering, nonsense. Stop falling for this. Stop thinking that just because they didn't change it this week that, hey, guys, it's a win. And Grumps isn't the only one talking about this. I've seen Smash JT come out, talk about it, and then all of a sudden backpedal when the companies actually showed up for work on Monday and Tuesday and started, oh, we forgot to change the social media stuff. Don't come after us. Don't cancel us. We're still doing the Pride. Vote with your wallet. If you don't like the companies changing their logos, stop buying their product. We're not going to, because most of the gamers do not care. Ultimately, we don't care what your icon is. We don't care what kind of pretty nonsensical bells and whistles and paint jobs you put in the games. We care if the games are fun. We don't care if you have paternity leave, maternity leave, menstrual leave. Thank you for making it this far. Hit that subscribe button, because I'm going to lose some on this one, more than likely. We want a fun game. Make it fun first, fuckers. That's it. Very simple, very, very exceptionally simple equation. Whole bunch of dev studios, whole bunch of independent dev studios out there. Group of 5 people making games. One person making a game. He made it fun. Now he's a millionaire overnight. Schedule 1. Go check it out. Independent studios out there. Independent content creators doing what these AAA studios just seem to can't wrap their heads around. And they're succeeding at it. But that's it. Vote with your wallet. Don't pre-order. Look for a content creator that likes the games, that plays the games that you like. Stop falling for the corporate nonsense, the corporate pandering, whether it's Pride Month, whether it's Black History Month, whether it's whatever thing they could make up this time of year in order to get a few extra dollars in advertising out of your pocket. Don't fall for it. Play what you like. That's it. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Leave a like, leave a dislike, do all the little things that YouTube is begging you to do. And I now return to you to a regularly scheduled programming. I'm going to get that ending later, sometimes, whatever.